If you're running a healthcare practice and you're working in the business and you're looking to reduce your clinical hours and increase your income, then listen up. My name is Corey. I'm the owner and founder of Amplify Your Practice, and I'm helping busy healthcare business owners to create the freedom and grow the practice of their dreams. I'm also the current CEO of Studio X Fizz, which is a very successful healthcare company with multiple locations. Now, if you're looking to reduce your clinical hours or reduce the hours that you're spending on the tools and you're wanting to increase your income, then that's what we're going to be talking about today. Now, I see it all the time, and the problem is if you're not living your life by design and you're spending too much time working in the business, of course, you could be feeling overworked and absolutely underpaid. Now, maybe there's just no time to work on the business, or you may be working on the business after hours. But to me, that's not freedom. And if you're just spending a little bit of time in the business and not on, how can we expect your business to be growing? And let's be real, if it's feeling like a glorified job having a business, then what's the point? It's not worth the stress of running the business. Now, what I'm going to do is show you and teach you how you can either reduce or eliminate your clinical hours totally whilst growing your income. Now, the first step, we need to decide how many hours you actually want to be working with people. I know I speak to some people and they love being on the tools. They love helping people. They love doing what they love to do. And maybe their goal is to just reduce that down a little bit. Some people I speak to just want to totally eliminate that side of what they do. And they want to work with 0 people and they want to spend their whole time just working on the business. And that's fine. So the first step is just deciding how many hours is it that you want to be working with people one-on-one. The next step is actually set up a goal around a date that you want to hit those hours or come off the tools completely. Now, the problem is without a date is you'll find that you'll have patients or clients that have been with you for a long time, and you feel guilty by letting them know that you're going to either be winding down or coming off the tools, and it's quite hard to do. So what you can do is if you set up a date, it could be 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, whatever it is, where you draw the line in the sand, and that's where things change for you. What we need to do is actually set a date around when we're actually going to make that happen, so we've got a target that we can aim for. Number 3 is actually hiring another practitioner if you haven't already got someone who can take your caseload to come in and actually do a handover with your clients so you can actually effectively transfer that trust to them. Now, if you've got someone who you trust in there shadowing you while you're transferring that trust to another practitioner, it's a lot less of a threatening way to say that you're going to just palm off your clients to somebody else. By having a practitioner ready to go who's shadowing you and shadowing your clients, it's a lot easier to transfer that trust across to someone on your team. The next step is to make the date a hard deadline, even if clients want to continue working with you. If you're someone who's wanting to come totally off the tools, you need to be hard on that date and you must block out everything ahead of that time. Even if clients want to keep working with you, you've got to be true for you and true for what you want. And even if you want to reduce down your clinical hours, you've still got people really wanting to see you and you've got just absolutely no time. Again, it's all about transferring that trust. The next thing that you can do is if you've got people who just really have no other way but to see you and they just want to keep seeing you. I know it can be tricky, but what you can do is put up your prices. So if you're the type of person who wants to keep operating clinically and wind down, if you're fully booked, hey look, why don't we put the prices up so you can be owning the value in which you're worth? Because it's up to you to decide your worth, and it's up to you to decide if you're true to that worth. So you can put up your prices. I know people that have put up their prices 100, 200, 300%, and continue to be fully booked just because people are so invested in you as their healthcare practitioner. The next thing you can do is block out saved hours with clients. You can block out time away from seeing clients just to work on the business that's inside of your working week. So you can block out that time that you'd normally be face to face and make sure that you've got that time to work on the business so you can be the person that's generating more new business, that's helping the team be more successful, that's reviewing the money and the finance, that's innovating, that's hiring, that's doing what it takes to work on the business so you can reduce your clinical hours and you can earn more all at the same time. And to me, that's where true freedom of business comes from, where you go from being the technician to the entrepreneur. Now, I hope that's helped. Now, if you're wanting help with anything that we've gone through, or you're wanting a plan, even if it's a plan to go out and implement on your own, there's a link around this video somewhere. Click that link, book a 15-minute discovery call with me, and I'll take you through a bit of a plan on what you can do to either reduce your clinical hours or come totally off the tools. Click that link. I look forward to chatting with you and speaking to you soon.